We back? We back? Again, it's been a little bit since I've played, so I gotta kinda remember what's going on. Also, the music. Absolutely popping off. And I did listen to my voice from my guy, Street. His name's something like that. It's, Stroll. It's not too bad. I just need confidence. When I wasn't degrading into Irish accent, or Scottish accent. No, don't really know the difference, to be honest. I've also been playing different JRPGs. What's this? This uncanny feeling in the air?
This place.
Which is kind of tripping me up. The magma here feels awfully dense, too. Was it always like this? It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mineshaft. No different from the others.
That being the case.
Perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before. Something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Luis is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind their numbers, and watch your health carefully. You clear? Yes, sir. Auto recovery. That's an Atlas thing. How do I swing? That's different than my sword.
Here we go. Right. Let's do
Like, I don't think I have the advantage there.
Blade. Now,
Oh,
what's the
okay.
play?
This guy
I shall
resists
vanquish evil.
physical attacks
Okay.
Fire!
and is weak to fire.
You hate to see it.
No, you'll love to see it.
I think we're
Grius.
safe for now.
Yeah? Yeah? Why is he making that noise?
Don't let them count us. And we'll win this.
Yeah, I think I just slash.
In the name of justice.
And then I slash. And I do some cool shit. With some fire. Can I not? Okay, so it's gotta be... because he's in front. So I guess it's him because he's in front? Oh, I can pass that. Oh, I shouldn't do that. It just literally passes the turn.
It's okay.
That was nullified? Uh-oh! Brace yourself!
Oh no, not my defense. Okay. I am getting the hang of it. I thought I had another thing. I think I'm a little bit confused about the crystals.
We can hit their weakness.
Maybe not. Let's
Alright,
go.
fine.
Burn.
Ow! Alright.
So I've survived this long.
Well, that could have gone better, but... can I switch people? Because I kind of like having the sword out in front. I don't think I can.
This is our chance. Let's take the lead. Any means necessary. Stay focused. Let I call upon royal power within.
Well, we got these guys.
Even easier than expected. That'll do.
There are some enemies left.
I can also destroy these.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, I'd much rather would have the sword than having to use this thing literally all the time. See, the main problem is it has that knockback, which is a little annoying. Let's just slash.
Critical hit!
In the name of justice.
Grius is so
Are you prepared?
He is pretty cool. Grius is my guy.
handling of you. Let's move.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
I regret saying earlier that I wish he was gonna die. Oh, that's bad.
We'll hold our ground.
I don't like not having the sword. Oh, did not mean to do that.
I shall
We should be chill though.
hack and slash. Last one.
Took one out.
I will fight me. Fire.
Okay, he resists. I could have read, but I was clicking kind of quick. Quick click.
Warrior.
Yeah, we have more than enough MP.
All right. Victory is ours. That was the last of them.
These are the first treasure chests we found. Let's get some MP recovery items. So I hate
They'll
everything.
need more than this.
My wand is so... it feels like shit.
I'll be getting a head start, thank you.
I might have to switch back to a sword just so I don't have to use the wand
Stay focused.
This
No,
one.
no holding.
in the overworld. I genuinely think I will.
Was that?
Because I absolutely hate it. I kind of like just putting up luck for now. I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, nice work.
That is so
I knew you could do it.
low range.
Well done.
Just a bunch of weak ones. How's that? Yeah, nice work.
So I don't know. I'll go with the wand for a little bit. Is there anything I missed?
Treasure nearby.
Treasure? Treasure?
Let's mop this up quick.
Nice. Could be useful.
Boots. Throw those on somebody real quick. Menu.
What now?
Let's throw it on Stroll. Is it here? Not really know. Where's shoes? Oh, here they are. Alright. I think we've cleared everything out. Except for this.
If it's useful, I say
That I saw on the
grab
map. Can I look at the map? That does not look at the map. That rolls. That's kind of cool. There's something over here. I didn't realize there was the stuff showed on the map.
Let's stash that.
It's pretty nice.
it. Everything's pretty standard.
I think we probably got everything. Not good. This is all for naught if our way is blocked.
I don't like this.
That's not all either. I'm sensing Magla, and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing. Like back at the fort. A big guy? Same as the fort. Surely you don't mean.
But
Fear is a luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Gallica's words are cause for concern. But for now, we need to keep moving.
Luke,
Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. We should be able to squeeze through if we go one at a time. Maybe we can roll. Swoop.
I'd say we're evenly matched.
right. Good. Let's settle this quick. Advance.
Clean.
Warrior. Hack and slash. Right. Let's keep this up. No need to rush. Let's go. Slash.
I'm rushing.
Time to end this.
I'm not patient.
Furious does.
One left. I shall fight as the noble I am.
Let's just slash.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
Let's go.
Easy money. And a Magla pill.
This part of nice.
Clean.
Stronger already. I'm still getting stronger.
Okay. So we're upgrading our archetype, or whatever it's called. And now we have blues.
That'll do it.
It's good to have a mage for the coverage, I think. That's the vibe. So many holes. Let's go into this one. And yeah, I want to look at the map. Can I do that? Yeah. Wrong button. But yes. Looks like left is more things. Who's that guy? Very easy.
Take it. Let's go.
Let's give that to Garrus. Yeah, is that his name? I think so. Something like that.
What now?
Grius. What'd I get? Is that what I just got? Maybe? I don't really know. Oh, this is just better. Oh, no, that's his. Alright. Yeah. Let's do that. The other one was just blue. Which maybe makes me think it's better. It's the Fortnite rarities.
It's all clear.
Where's Schumann? That was very easy.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Well, that was kind of bad.
What can I do?
Probably should have healed.
Heal him.
I shall vanquish evil.
Stroll can't
Blades
take
ready,
anymore.
lads.
Someone heal him.
Yeah, let's use an item.
Here. Helpful as ever. I will come forth, royal soul.
Let's try the ice.
You hit their weak.
Hell yeah.
Now, what's the play?
I'm a
I
genius.
call upon royal power within. Oh, please. I won't hold back. It's okay. Let's go. Nice.
Looks like we should be able to kill him this
Are
turn.
you prepared? I'll cut you down.
Starting to get the combat down. It'll be close. There we go.
That's
how I
survived this world.
I am excited for
Power to wield.
that's. Oh, it's just a passive. I was really worried that it was something I was gonna have to use.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Let's auto heal, so I don't actually die in the easiest section ever. Oh, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure.
I'm looking forward to the actual day-to-day section of this game.
Not bad.
Feels like it's taken a while. Can be purified at a church. Okay. I don't really know what that means. Is it unpure?
What now?
Is it better than what we have? Not really. Maybe it's better than Grius's? I don't think so. Maybe it's better than the bone vest? It is. Alright. That's the way we have to go. And this is an item. Yeah, the auto battles make it pretty quick to run through here.
Nobody here to lay claim to it.
It feels nice though. 2 ways. 2 paths. I choose this one.
Hey, good one.
Thank you.
Alright, how's that?
See, I'm just like,
More than this.
it feels so weirdly counterintuitive. I don't know why. But we better kill these things quickly.
Your guard's down.
Snake's easy.
Warrior!
You just slash in.
Hack and slash. 3 remaining. Blades ready, lads. I won't hold back. Keep pressing it.
Let's
take much to learn from you.
Fight us power.
Oh, he's weak to just magic in general. Alright.
Freeze.
I feel like the mobs are probably
Warrior, I'll cut you down.
weak to ice or something as well. I guess they're kind of just weak in general.
Didn't think I had anything left to learn. Don't get too relaxed. These
Yeah,
monsters-
kinda
We can't get sloppy.
didn't mean to do that.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash. No need. Warrior, with one strike.
I kind of want to change back to a sword,
Royal soul.
even if it makes me slightly weaker,
I can't have no holding.
because I hate using the staff. It feels so awful. It's good for the multi-enemies.
Power of heroes.
Let's go.
If we're just the normal ones, it feels so awful.
Are you prepared?
We're just attacking one guy. It's got knockback, but it's got a weird amount of knockback. I don't know. I'll try it for a little longer, but I guess health probably isn't a problem logistically.
Come on.
I feel like I'm really getting these items though. See, like,
Incoming.
I guess I just squab these guys.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
I shall vanquish evil. Right, let's keep this up.
You'll always come through. Hey, what was that, Prius?
That was kind of bad. Luckily, all these moths can do is boost attack. Otherwise, we might actually be in trouble. I don't know what just happened.
Come forth, royal soul.
Okay.
Freeze.
Because they're also weak to ice.
Let's finish this.
No holding back. Last one. No need to rush this.
I will fight. Not bad. You did it.
I feel like I'm still
I could grow anymore.
figuring out the overworld combat a little bit.
Relax.
Like, that just feels bad. So I don't know if that'll change. Endurance +3. Let's give that to one of our strong boys.
What now?
Yeah, let's see if I can change back to a sword.
What now?
No. Alright. Well, we'll chill for now. But I won't be happy about it.
Hey,
Hey, see that room over there? The Magla feels less dense there compared to the rest of this place. Is that so? I don't feel anything.
but
Thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the Magla hollows out just for that room. Back in the Sanctum, I learned the fairies are natural depths that sinks in Magla. It's safe to assume that that Gallica is no exception.
how about a break?
Maybe we can get some rest in there. Why don't we head inside?
Indeed.
It's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing. AKA, safe
Hey.
room? This does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the Magla's thinner here. Couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. There's varying intensity to the Magla that floats through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room. A Magla hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. A Magla Hollow feels as good a term as any, and all the better if Gallicus can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot in a big absence of Magla when the area around it is flooded with the stuff.
Alright.
The beasts seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath here while we can. In dungeons, you'll find places called Magla Hollows, which can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travel, or visit academia. It's a safe point. A safe place. A safe room, one might say. What does make a record do? Oh, save. Yeah, we'll do that. Talk.
Still, though.
This tunnel is just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The Magla is really dense, too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like what we were told. Grius, are you familiar with this place? I don't know any of the concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
Then...
So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick Magla? Well, if there's a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Magla. But there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. I am chill for now.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think if I keep doing the gravelly Grius, my voice will die. So I gotta keep a little smoother. Where's this item that I missed? Really is right
Stash
here.
that somewhere safe. Pardon?
What's going on here? There are young monsters everywhere. And doesn't the air feel off? How is it you're here? Have you been following us? Well, I considered returning to Grand Trad. I reckon passing through here would be a shortcut. But I felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. Seems foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead, mark my words. I think I'll head back. But you're continuing on this way, I take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before I set off.
Pardon?
I think this is enough of a sign to cut my ties with the illicit mining. Once I return to Grand Trad, I'll get a new venture up and running. You lot take care too. I reckon you'll have lots going on, but I wish you the best of luck. I guess we have stuff to sell. Not that much. What is Ice Chunk? Oh, it's just like hits an enemy. Is any of this good? I guess getting a sword is good. And then we have some of those. I think we're chill with that. Let's buy a sword for Grius.
No harm. Thank you.
Motion blowage, safe journeys. We continue on into the darkness. Very spooky
Wait a
room.
second.
Wait! Something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing. Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead.
Got it?
I'm going to open it. Are you ready? Let's go, baby. Do I have health? Maybe. I'm fine. I probably won't die.
Alright.
Good to hear. Let's go. Spooky smoke. You can see the glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster in front of it. It is a strange creature and a weird bird man.
What is that?
I've never seen anything like it. I thought it was done.
It's a crystal. Of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow.
I didn't notice the spooky old man's face on it.
Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
So don't touch it.
That's all just superstition, though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
What a noise.
No holding back! I'll cut you down!
Not there, mate.
Hey, what was that, Prius?
Nastiness. I'm a little scared. Okay, so move back is what you're saying. I feel like he's weak to ice. So weak to ice.
I shall
Yeah.
fight as the noble I am. I shall vanquish evil.
I guess I should
Guarding
raise
seems the wise
defenses.
move.
Blades ready, lads.
What if I just go backwards?
Let's go. The blade.
Kinda curious what happens then.
Now, what's the play? Warrior!
That was bad.
Get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone
front.
get him back on his feet?
Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. That was bad. I shouldn't have done that.
You hit their weakness.
Let's save my guy. I don't think I have anything that can immediately heal him. Ooh. That I don't. Increase defense. I mean, that's pretty good.
Have to rethink. I won't hold back. Might not have.
Maybe I will decrease defense. I feel like that's a good item to use now.
I've got this.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I don't think we
Hit their
can.
weakness.
Blades ready, lads.
Yeah, I don't think like I legit don't.
I don't know their weakness.
Okay.
Guess we'll just try what we got.
I think Stroll's just out. I probably should have moved him in the back row, but I was doing
No need warrior.
science testy stuff.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
Still fight.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Nice!
You hit their weakness.
Blades ready, lads.
Oh, no, I want a medicine.
Here.
I knew you'd help. Let's... Freeze!
Swordplay comes as easily to me.
Let's use another medicine so we don't actually die. Maybe I'll just use a medicinal
I've
herb.
got this.
That helped.
Okay, that's basically saying move everyone to the back.
Distancing myself. Warrior. The blade. Go on, finish the job.
Come forth, royal soul!
Maybe I'll take another turn.
No need. I won't hold back.
Can I move forward now? Yeah.
Any
The skills. There we go. I got a little sweaty after I kind of let Stroll die.
I feel stronger.
We're so lucky. Luck
What
merchant.
is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions and answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
I guess I'll auto heal. I don't think there's anything else in here. I assume we're almost at the end of this. Now we're one-shot these guys.
How's that?
Really?
Hey, do you see that? No, not yet. It's a spooky dragon? What is that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I'd ever hope to stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. A dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost, and had no choice but to back off.
Look,
This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
but
Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame. There's all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with magla too. Dragons are ancient, and strong magla follows in their wake, just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't take this decision lightly, Win.
got it?
On that note, let's push on. Quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, and we're in for the fight of our lives.
But
There are monsters around here, too. Oi! And if they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
Let's go.
Understood? Good, let's go.
Don't panic.
I'm really tempted to fight the dragon. Sounds like a bad idea. At the same time, I'm really tempted to fight that dragon. It'd be so cool. Be a legend for killing that dragon. I haven't healed in so long though.
What now?
Look at this.
Got it?
I'm kind of afraid of dying to the dragon, to be honest. But now I regret not trying to kill the dragon. Phew! Somehow we made it through. I was expecting the worst to happen, but thankfully we lived to see another day. We got lucky this time. Had that thing awoken, we'd be in a very different situation. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they'd need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Gruntrod much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure themselves a runner for themselves. Ooh. Yes, nice, but can we move on? We're still done for if that dragon wakes up, so let's not overstay our welcome. It seems like I would have just died if I had tried to kill the dragon.
Look.
Isn't that the exit?
all right.
It is! We can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment.
What?
Oh no, could it be? Is that the dragon?
Look,
A dragon's roar? You feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No, stop.
It's a cave-in! If you value your lives, run! Ooh, Crash Bandicoot section? I'm zooming. I think I escaped.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Yeah, last one didn't end well.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Storming. I have no idea what 7 degrees Celsius is.
Ah, this is so
It's
cozy.
like kind of
I
coldish.
feel alive
yeah.
again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Yeah, you can't say anything in response to that.
Sorry if I dredged up painful memories for you too. But what happened gave me purpose. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble.
He's so fucking cool.
But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then...
Still feels like we're a pawn in his game.
Then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
It was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. Pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him!
So the guy who placed the curse was killed. That was kind of like Who is he? Strong enough to place in... Oh, wait. Clearly not dead. Question remains. Who placed the curse? Who is... Like, this guy's clearly strong. Placed a curse that cannot be uncursed.
I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
But the caster wasn't Luis, was it?
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray.
Oh.
He was younger then. Younger even than you are now.
So
And
that guy
shorter
was
besides.
Luis.
I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior. For his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
What a fucking prologue so far. Who we talk to first? Let's talk to my guy Grius. Some time after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret, to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be the safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trod. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure that there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them. Stroll. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought that things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power.
Well,
Was this the path I was always heading for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination, and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless,
Though I must admit, all this camping is taking a toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trod. I love him. He's the best, man. I can't believe not just you, but strolling Brius have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. Wonder what that was. Phew, I'm exhausted. That Magla was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. We should get some sleep for tomorrow. I just sleep by sitting here. It's such a good looking game, man. Just makes me smile. Well, let's try to kill Luis. I have a feeling it will not go according to plan. I assume that's probably what's next. I guess we still have a little bit of prep to do, probably. Go to Academia, the library. I gotta remember this guy's voice.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Seems like we're gonna have to start a revolution.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
Until... Whew.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral is coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad.
This place here.
Zoom.
Let's go.
We can wait no longer. Are you ready? Yeah, that's
Great. Let's move out.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital.
On the road.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Medals Day. That's the best day of the week. You know, the other days are so much work. Medals Day,
Looks like
everyone
we should
gets a
make it in
break.
time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
Yeah, it's only gonna get tougher. Well, we have to kill the most powerful man in the kingdom.
It'll only get tougher from here on out.
Oh, I wasn't really complaining. I know what I signed up for.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Lady on the carriage?
Milady! Welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
So are they still looking for the prince?
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
Idol's Day? Good too. But you always know that the next day you gotta go back to work, you know? That's why you prefer Medals Day. So it's just the best.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves.
Walking in the middle of town.
There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
Grius went ahead. Let's hurry after him.
That's terribly unfair.
Alright.
Now then.
I wonder what the lodging Grius mentioned is like. Can't wait to actually get some rest for once.
That's terribly
Something tells me it's not gonna be that nice. What's wrong? The Hush Honeybee Inn is on Sunshade Road. Give your map a look if you need a reminder of where that is.
That's terribly unfair.
Is a homeless man?
Grand Cathedral, why? It's...
Can I make a commotion?
An elder?
Elder, I remember you. You walked through the wasteland to get here before, correct? Had a ride on the carriage this time, then? If so, the coachman did you kindness.
Just can't stand it.
Until a few years ago, countless runners used to park here in this carriage parking area. Looking at them was the only thing I record to. But nowadays, there's a ban on them or something. I need to stop with the accents. It's getting a little out of hand.
That's terribly unfair.
The journey was a rough one. I came across a horde of goborns and thought I was going to die. I suppose it was reckless to be in this line of work with just a plain, old, horse-drawn carriage. If only I had a gauntlet runner. Wait, what's the point of complaining to an elder? I must be more exhausted than I thought.
That's terribly unfair.
Stop!
May I ask you to step away from the accumulator? That goes double for one of your tribe. Yeah, what's that? Damn, Elder. I can spare no more of my time entertaining your stupidity.
What do you think you're playing at?
If you have no business here, then be gone. You're getting in the way of my work. Fine. Such a large area.
Hey!
What's this then? You've come to pick this one over too? Hate to tell ya, but he's got nothing worth taking. Ugh.
You are.
Is he alright? What? Never seen someone hit by this before? Just look at him. Of course he's not alright. I think somebody moves him along during the day. But come night, he's always around these parts, mourning like a ghoul. Waste of sympathy, trying to look out for these types. Not exactly a rare sight in town. Drugs. Seems like there's drugs in town.
Ugh, come on.
No, Enelda again? Ugh, and it's the same one that was skulking around earlier, too. You dare show yourself here, just as the royal funeral is taking place? Oh, this is a bad omen. Hurry up and get out of here. Your kind will only make the Magla stronger. Wow, this lady's one to talk. It's not like she can actually tell how much Magla's in the air. So many people. Lots of things. That was the pub. Can I go in? Oh, I want a drink. We've gone through so much. Just let me in stroll. Have a nice break. Fine. Let's go. It's this way? Is this the accumulator? Just looks like a horn. I guess it's sucking up the Magla or something. Oh, could it be? You're an Elder, correct? My, I've never seen one of your kind before. I assume you're not from these parts. Tell me, do you hail from outside the city? Yup. I see. I must admit, I'm quite jealous of you, Elda. Traveling outside the city is a most dangerous venture. Unless you have a gauntlet runner, that is. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. This city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe. This guy seems nice. Let's recruit him. But yeah, it seems like we're going to need a gauntlet runner at some point. I don't really know what that is, but they'll help me kill dragons.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
So this is Sunshade Row. Seems like a fine place to disappear from prying eyes.
Got it.
But where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around? Probably not. We're gonna do it anyways.
Do you need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn? Only bad sorts of folk in there, you know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop ya. You know the narrow valley? You know the narrow alley? Behind the right side of the gallows? Go down that and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Yes, sir. This guy's cool. He's pompous.
Damn.
That accursed landlord! Told him my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs all this work on me.
Hey.
Hey, you. Fancy a riddle? Where is one sure to find the most kind-hearted in this country? Here?
That's right.
Indeed. More precisely, up on the gallows there. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes.
Well...
By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? Yeah, the inn.
Yeah.
Ah, the honeybee. What business might one have there? This guy, I kind of like him.
Dreadful.
Seems cool for a pompous man. Apathetic man. When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. The last Nydia was a sight to behold. It's not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. I don't know if I'd say that's apathetic. More just evil.
Got a moment?
Hey, I know.
What am I supposed to do here?
Rat. I'm just a rat just sitting out here. Alright, let's go to the inn. I gotta go through here and down some stairs or something. This guy'll tell me. Contemptuous man. Don't look at me, damn Elda. Alright.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
No, I gotta go downstairs. This is stairs.
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Is this a pickpocket? Kurt.
Hi, you there.
What are you doing here? This ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, an elder. I see, so that's why. You have business. Is that right? I won't pry, mate. We're both R6. We know how it is being put through the ringer, too. Sorry about picking a fight with you. Oh, let's recruit him. He's cool. I like him. There's my guy, Grius. Grius, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated. Not you, I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Aye, don't you worry. Nearly all the Sunshine rose in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now. Alright, let's go inside.
This place.
This is the Hush Honeybee Inn.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too, I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
I mean... Hostess is already my favorite character. That hair is insane. It's fantastic.
Papa, welcome home.
Oh, Grease's wife. Respect, Grease. Grease got that. Grease got the girl.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble.
Grease got that girl.
These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home.
Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her.
Okay, so I don't think they're married. So what you're saying is we still, the main character still got a chance.
Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
What is that? Potato and tomato?
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
I can't imagine looking at it that it's spicy.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
It looks like it has spices on it. No, it does. It looks good.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
I guess there was meat.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us. Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking.
This isn't gonna go well.
You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you're just getting in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right. I don't think we have much other choice.
All right.
Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
Got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
I mean, Grius has to know that he's probably going to die.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Look at that.
I got an actual bed?
Hey!
Grius isn't around to do it, so let's go talk to Maria. I bet she's pretty lonely now, after all. It feels like the last chance to take it all in before everything goes to shit. Let's talk to Fabienne.
Please enjoy your stay.
Grius and I go some ways back. Please make yourself at home.
Did you need something?
I can't sleep.
I can't sleep.
You can't relax? Your job must be hard. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Yeah, wanna read it together?
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're strong.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Thank you.
Healer's dope. I'm like... It's hurting me, man. We got healer.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I've got... tears that happening. I don't want to say either of these. I'll ask him to stay.
I'll ask him to stay.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. All right. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Ooh, let's get
King's
ready.
casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
What kind of distraction are we creating?
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Of course not.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here. Don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Snow being careful now.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Yeah, let's go get a drink. Where's the pub? Okay. Weapons, armor. We can visit all the shops now.
Let's go.
Yeah. There should be some shops selling weapons or armor on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help.
Oh, that reminds me.
Alright then.
Was that off to the right? Some kind of shop? Alright.
What is it?
I mean... Yeah. Today's the royal funeral. The king. He's really gone. My bottle's about gone too. Gonna have to throw up on my own royal funeral. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he reeks. What's with this guy? We can't go through this way, so let's stay clear. That was a pretty shitty drunk voice. More.
Huh.
We really aren't seeing less of this guy. I don't know why, but I can sense more his presence over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to academia? Okay. I can make somebody a healer if I want. I feel like none of my guys feel like healers.
Now, where was I?
Hi, more. My good pal.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. Alright. Hi, cat.
That's a good kitty.
I think he likes you. Ah, thank you for coming. You seem to be walking on your own path, as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well then.
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power that you all are gifted with. About archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
All right.
To stand fearless in the face of change, that may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That, indeed, is the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten. Fables in obscurity.
That means...
A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you could achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I am sure we can take the first step toward the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Regarding this power is vital for me as well. Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
Alright. Oh, our second task. You need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it to me. Thank you for coming so quickly to your decision.
Yes, that's right.
A confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Luis.
But for that...
To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes, and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow, and indeed, change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I, too, will share in this growth.
This research.
And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. Such is where this place is, and why the king confined me here. Through research, you may gain more power, and I regain my memories. And ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. A mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already, your efforts have done much for my research. Now, there is more I can do to assist you.
How delightful.
If an archetype has learned a skill, I can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you'd like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I've high hopes for your future endeavors. That voice
Please, do make yourselves
is
comfortable.
tougher than I think it, tougher than it seems like it will be. Skill inheritance is now available. You can now spend mag to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other archetypes. Cool. And you can set them, yeah. I don't really know what this is doing, to be honest. Okay, so if I go back to Seeker, I can add ice and stuff. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's study healer. I assume I have enough stuff. Who would I like it on? I like Stroll as warrior is the problem. I don't really want to waste a healer. I guess maybe I'll be a healer and I can wear a mace. I'm a healer in some things.
I see. Fascinating.
The healer. This is the archetype you sense from Maria's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a saintly presence who gives strength to others through their love and devotion to all life.
All right.
1000 mag is required to channel the healer for the first time. Let's do it.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a healer. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety in strength, if thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer.
Really?
So this is the power of the healer soul. I feel the power of restoration and light within me. I will help others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power. Nice.
New skills, new possibilities.
Sure. Figure we'll probably get another mage or something later. With the heart.
This power.
Magic is that which manifests itself from yearning. It is a thing born of the heart. That most resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar. Thou art its speaker. 'Tis thy means to shout down thy fears, with a voice like thunder. The heroes of old perished, only possessing one. Yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Who are you? This voice, I can't remember. It seems like he knows the voice. Alright. What does he have to say? At any rate, have you checked out any of the shelves here? They're filled with books on the nature of the archetypes. I've added my own footnotes to many of the texts as well. Given the selection, I could be imprisoned here for the rest of my life and still have more to learn. I intend to document my findings on the second floor. There's still much for me to do, but I'd appreciate your help in the future. Alright. Let us go. Out the door.
Oh.
Do you wish to leave this place? Yes, sir.
Come again, won't you?
Then I bid you farewell, and good luck. I guess I can I guess it's auto-saving. So I'll probably end this here. And next time, we will definitely kill Luis. And Grius is definitely going to live. And it won't be sad at all. We'll be cheering, and everyone will be happy. And I will see you then. Bye-bye. Woo!